Spotlight on Frazee is sponsored by these community-minded businesses and organizations. United Community Bank, an independent family-owned and operated bank committed to empowering customers to achieve their financial goals. Member FDIC. Frazee Family Foods, what a hometown grocery store should be. Friendly staff, family-owned, and a wide variety of groceries to fulfill your needs.
Welcome to Spotlight on Frazee. I am Kitty Kivilex Community Education, and I am happy to share with you our catalog. They just went in the mail in the last week. We have a ton of activities, and so I would like to just share with you what we have to offer. And one of our most popular classes right now are the arts and crafts. Their painting classes can be for any level, and I'm going to show you some of my daughter's work. Molly, who is 3, and Maggie, who is 15, they have done some painting classes, and it doesn't matter how they turn out as long as you love their artwork. Molly at 3 did a fox, and Maggie did a fox, and they're completely different, but we love both of them to pieces. So a year later, she wanted to do the cow, but she wanted it to look more like a cow. So what she said was, put your hand here, and then she would draw it. So she did this cow herself with a little bit of guiding. So it's open to any age. We welcome anybody. Another one that Erin is doing is the buck. We have Val Voigt, who is doing watercolor, and I've personally taken those classes, and they are to die for. I love watercolor. And you think, oh my gosh, you do it, and then it's stuck. You can use water and erase it. So any skill level for any of these classes are capable of doing it. We also are doing a Minnesota piece, and this is Narissa. She is the Twisted Walnut class. Twisted Walnut is her business. We are doing this, and this is my daughter's, but we had some girls in the last class that did rainbow colors with no heart. It looked phenomenal. We are also doing with her a 3.5 by 4.5 foot Minnesota. If you've been to the Brig, we're doing one of those. That's only 4 people are limited to that class because it is an extensive one. The first night you'll be pounding in the nails. The second night you'll be stringing it. But if you have a lake cabin or a place that you want to display your Minnesota pride and American pride, go ahead and do that class. Do it as a couple or do it you and your child. That is it's fun and it's beautiful artwork and you made it. We have, this is just a sample, but we have 4 or 5 different classes by by Vanessa from the North Pines Market in Perham, and you get to pick 3 different stain colors on the outside, and then she puts the wording on and you will be painting it. So check out, we have a ton of those. We also have, oops, that's a bloopers, I hope. We also have beading classes. We have Wendy Roy that will be coming in and doing some Native American beading. These are just samples of it, but you're learning how to bead if you're wanting to pass on that treasure to your children someday. A lot of things. We have Lisa Bruner from the Tribal College that is coming down to make a drum. It is actually a hide from an animal, and you will learn about it, and then they will have a ceremony for the drum. We have All Creatures Vets is doing a first aid class for your animals, cats and dogs. And then we have Georgia the pet sitter is talking about responsibilities of a pet, a dog in the winter months, and the care and the proper toys and all that. So we have a ton of stuff happening. Chanhassen, we have a trip going down February 23rd to Irvin Berlin's musical, The Holiday Inn. We have Mamma Mia coming up in June, and buses pick you right up at the schools. They drop you right off at Chanhassen and then pick you up to come back. Thanks for listening. We'll be back to Spotlight on Frazee in a moment. Thank you.
Spotlight on Frazee is sponsored by these community-minded businesses and organizations. The City of Frazee and Frazee Event Center, featuring a 5,000 square foot room, a built-in stage, and a full-service bar, perfect for a multitude of events. Call or click to book your event. Frazee Community Club, people and business coming together to make the community fun, friendly, and thriving. Become a member and help support your community.
Welcome back to Spotlight on Frazee. I am Kitty Kivilex with the Frazee and Perm Community Ed, and I'm just so excited, so I know I'm talking fast, but we have a ton of awesome classes coming up. This being one of them. Jed Jager has a metal class where you make a knife, and then his wife Vanessa will help you make a sheath for it, and I get that word wrong all the time. So limit 2 per class, but it's awesome and they turn out fantastic. It's a great keepsake, great hobby to get into. I have Cassandra, who's a preschool teacher in Perm, teaches essential oils. She does the basics, and then she has a holiday make and take. I use oils and I love oils, so I can tell you that when you use quality oils and you learn what to do with them, it could be a bubble bath, it could be anything. Making an oil to put on, they do help. So if you want to learn more about that, please give us a call. Our Perm number is 346-4503, and Frazee is 334-3181, and then option 3 rings into our office. We have a ton of stuff. We have wood burning classes. We've got a lot of art classes. We have cooking. We have Dee Ling, who is from China, and she lives in Fargo, and she will do some authentic cooking. We have Mark Bridge, who lives in Park Rapids, who is a licensed chef. He will be coming over teaching you how to do cakes and things like that. Ann Zick, I had her in 4-H. She is passionate about food, so we have a lot of different fun food classes. We have a gal that is doing a cake decorating class, or a cheesecake class. She is 12 years old, so she is going to show you how to make cheesecake as a demo, and then we will send everybody home with 8-10 different slices of cheesecake to try and see if your family likes it. You'll get the recipes. We just have a ton of great things, which gets me super excited. I want to say it takes a lot to get a catalog out, and I want to say thank you to Robin Tappy. She's my right and left hand. She helps me proof. A lot of work goes into this. We have Missy Lindquist, the assistant in Perm, who helps. Tanya Beachy, Emily Dreyer. This wouldn't happen without these people. I have our techs in Frazee, Gretchen Norby and April Wurst, that help do the links, the website. Lakes Offset, our local post offices, Jeff Skogmo, our custodians. They let us into the room. They clean up after us. So big thanks to them. But it wouldn't happen without our instructors, and I want to shout out to all of our instructors because we have a great array of people that make this happen. Our patrons, people that come to classes, our numbers have been as high as they've been in many years, and people want to learn. Invest in yourself, learn a new hobby, make a gift to give to somebody. I'd like to say thank you to my old boss in Detroit Lakes, Mark Greening. I worked with him for 20 years. He ignited the fire within me for community ed, and I live and eat and breathe community ed. So it doesn't matter if you're 0 or 105. We have something for you. We have early childhood for 0 to 5-year-olds. We have a preschool. They have a lot of great activities in both communities. You can call us at 334-3181 option 3 in Frazee, or Missy at 346-4503 in Perm. If you have any questions or want to teach a class, find out about a class, give us a call. We have a lot of free classes put on by the environmental place, Cedar Walters in Otter Tail County, and then Sandy Gunderson in Detroit Lakes. I'm running out of time because I could talk forever, but again, thank you. Have a blessed Christmas and happy Hanukkah season to everybody out there. Remember to pet your dog, love your spouse, and get a Diet Coke at the All in All. Have a great day.